Didsbury Three Hills, followed by Empton Millwoods.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. In our spring session, I asked a question to the past health minister on Lyme disease, where I addressed the chronic lack of support Alberta Health Services provides to Albertans with this serious disease. And now, with seemingly no progress on the file, I am hoping with a new health minister there might be some real progress. Again, Lyme disease is a tick-borne disease and when left untreated has serious long-term health effects. Is this minister aware of this problem? And what is he going to do to ensure Albertans have access to testing and treatment?
Mr. Speaker, in 2014, 6 Albertans were diagnosed with Lyme disease in 41 cases in the last 4 years. All cases were acquired while traveling out of the province to areas where the bacteria is known to circulate. There is an issue, Mr. Speaker, with the test. There are 2 tests, one that gives a positive negative, one that can be more reliable. I think we should look at the second one, which will give people far more comfort as we move forward. I think it's important to do the proper testing.
For a supplemental.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'll look forward to those results. Given that many of my constituents and Albertans have had first-hand experience with this disease and dealing with AHS, 2 things have become evident. Doctors in Alberta are either not trained in detecting this condition or are outright refusing to test for Lyme disease, forcing Albertans to pay out of pocket and travel out of country for costly treatments with no possibility of reimbursement. Does the minister acknowledge that this is happening and what progress has been made on this file since my last question?
Honourable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, Lyme disease can be effectively and completely treated with antibiotics if the disease is caught in the early stages, and that's why the testing is so important. Alberta recommends a physician consult with an infectious disease specialist if they're available, and I hope they are, and I'm sure they are, to determine the best treatment options for an individual. So we encourage consultation.
Final supplemental.
Not a joke.
This is not a laughing matter, Minister. It's far, far from that. Given that in Ontario and other governments, both federally and provincially, are already developing broad-based strategies to deal with this problem, to the new health minister, when can we expect this government to follow suit and develop a provincial-wide strategy?
Mr. Speaker, we will make every step we can in order to look at what we can do to ensure that those who have Lyme disease will be taken care of. We can't promise a provincial-wide strategy, especially in light of there's not that many cases. What we can do, though, is encourage that when people are tested, they're tested with the test that is the most effective.
The Honourable Member of Empton Millwoods, followed by Carson.